So, is being a stay-at-home mother just as valid as an occupation as any other job that is technically really a job that you get a paycheck for? People have started to get confused about this. I've heard many people saying that stay-at-home moms are just unemployed and they don't have a job, or they're maybe just having fun, and that it's of lesser value than being employed and taking a paycheck for it. And I'm going to give a very easy explanation that anyone can understand, that being a stay-at-home mom is just as much as a valid occupation that is productive for society as being in the workforce. So, when you have a child, somebody has to take care of that child. They have to be supervised all the time. You can't go out for 1 hour, 2 hours and leave your baby or toddler or young child at home. If you are going somewhere, you have to pay a babysitter money. You have to give someone else a job, a paid job, to care for your child, right? And if you go to work and you put your child in daycare, you are paying someone again to take care of your child, a stranger, a babysitter or daycare. So somebody, either you or someone else, has to take care of that child. If you don't have a mother, I mean the child's grandmother, to take care of that child, somebody is going to have to do it for money. Yeah. So if you are doing it yourself, you are doing the job that someone else would have otherwise done, but only for money. And despite what antinatalists have been saying lately, we do need, in fact, to have children for a society to continue to function at replacement levels, right? So when adults get old, retire, get a pension, and get even older and have to be taken care of, somebody else has to take up the jobs those adults have been doing. So we need new human units, workers, technically, in a society, right? So somebody has to have children, and people should do it at replacement levels, right? 2 children, 2.1, I think, per couple or per woman. So yes, if you are a stay-at-home mom, you are having a job just as valid as any paid job, and you are doing much more besides that, because a babysitter is only keeping an eye on the kid, maybe reading him a story or something. And you are also doing probably much of the housework, right? If you are a stay-at-home mom. And if you are the children that you take care of's mother, you're probably going to do much better job than a babysitter or daycare workers would have done, right? Because nobody is going to care more for that child than you do yourself. No, maybe you're the child's grandparents or an aunt or an uncle, something, but not a stranger that you have to pay, in not in any case, right? They are not doing that because they love that child, they're doing it for a paycheck. So why has this propaganda that stay-at-home moms are unemployed, why has this been going on? Well, for a few reasons, yeah. Mainly, one of those reasons is financial, right? So if you are a stay-at-home mom, you get paid by you get taken care of financially by your husband, right? So he pays taxes out of his wage, and his employer pays taxes. You have two taxpayers. If you yourself go to work and you put your child in daycare, you have four more taxpayers. You, the place you are employed in, and the daycare and daycare workers. Yeah, they have to pay taxes. So it's good for the state. Money in the economy means monetizing, making everything a business, making childcare a business, brings taxes, right, for the government. So they have all the incentives they want. You could possibly want to promote this idea that women should put a child in daycare. And the other reason, probably because the government wants to indoctrinate and to the children and to weaken the family unit. They don't want mothers to spend a lot of time with their kids, to insert values, maybe family values in them, right? They want them, they're just maybe taken care of by some daycare worker that will not instill an education into your child, right? So yes, if you are a stay-at-home mother or you want to be one, never let anyone make you feel less valuable in society, less of a productive member of society because you are not in paid employment. Yeah, we need to have children in this society if we want it to function correctly, and the better educated and the better well-adjusted children, it's all the better for every one of us, and no one is going to do a better job than you, and certainly not daycare or babysitter. So if anyone wants to make you feel ashamed ever again and tell you that you are unemployed or that you are wasting your intelligence, you just tell them you have a perfectly logical explanation for which you are doing something very productive, in fact, right? And I think people who do this, who shame the stay-at-home mothers, don't even realize that they are probably doing it out of they think stay-at-home mothers, and they are right that probably many stay-at-home mothers do take great enjoyment out of seeing their children grow and taking care of them, playing with them, and everything that goes with motherhood. And they think that just because mothers take enjoyment out of it and they wanted to have children and it was their wish, they think it's just having fun and not actually something productive, right? But this is complete rubbish, because you can have a job that you enjoy and still get paid for it and still do something productive. You don't have to hate what you are doing or to dread it or to find it a chore in order for it to be productive. If you like and you love what you are doing, that is productive for society, it's only better for everyone involved, right? So yeah, this is what I had to say. And don't let feminists or anyone else ever again shame you for being a stay-at-home mom. Right? You have a perfectly valid explanation, and don't feel embarrassed when someone asks you what you are doing. Right? Don't. I'm just a stay-at-home mom. Oh, I'm planning to go to work back. And no, you be proud of it, right? You are doing the best thing you can possibly do for your children and for society. Yeah, this is what all I had to say. See you another time. Bye.